Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of my walkthrough series on Demon Souls Remake. My name is Takorji, and today we'll finally be able to go into the 5th Archstone, and we're going to tackle the second level called the Swamp of Sorrow. Now, before I begin, I want to mention a couple of things. One, there was a preparation video before this one, in which I did some tendency events in the Tower of Latria. And so essentially what I did is obtain this ring, the southern ring. The video will be linked in the description, by the way. Um, so yeah, I got the southern ring, and I also got this evacuate miracle, which will allow us to leave a level without losing any souls. So it'll teleport us back to the NEXUS without any penalty. Alright, so before we actually enter, I also want to show that I have these novel lotus. You must bring these novel lotuses because there will be a lot of poison, and you'll know what I'm talking about. And might as well do it in advance. Let's put on the southern ring. Let's get on with it. Now this level is a little. It's a chore more than a challenge, in my opinion. That doesn't mean it's not hard. It's just tedious. So here I'm actually going to go through this entire thing. Come out this way. You have to hug the wall. If you fall, you will die. Also, remember that in this archstone we keep our shield up at all times. Oh yeah, and I also want to mention, I bought 62 heavy arrows from Patches. I bought 62, but honestly, what I wanted to do is buy as many as I could. First things first, we're going to fall here to get the mirrored end hammer. And I just realized I messed up. I should have fallen from over here instead. Can I go back up? I can! That's awesome. So we grab some more Novel's Lotus. And we're going to run towards that fire. This island of fire. Now, I guess I can show off why I put on this ring. So right now I'm on this swamp, which is poisonous. And it's very deep. Now, if I try to roll, I'm able to do it. But as soon as I take out the ring, this is what happens. That's my roll animation. And I won't be able to run either. So the southern ring allows us for much better mobility in the water. And that's why I wanted to get it before coming here. So the first thing we're gonna do is go around over here. We got another regenerator's ring. It's kinda interesting. Gonna go all the way around here. Grab any items we see, because they're scattered around the entirety of this swamp. And the only enemy you're going to encounter is these jellyfish that barely have any range. So you'll be safe all the time. Now always keep an eye on your health bar. You don't want to get too low. I'm gonna go over here and grab this other item. Now this is the end of it. So we're going to go back and we would have to go where that giant is, but there's more items to it. So we'll take a detour over here. And I believe that's an item all the way over there. So we're going to go get it. And you'll notice that running around in this swamp is so much faster with the southern ring. There will be a black phantom over here that we'll be fighting in a second. Wow, why do I have so much stuff? I have a lot of clothes and spells. Huh. That's my bad. Well, some of the stuff is going to be sent back to the inventory. I don't really mind that. Always remember to keep yourself healthy in here. A broken sword is actually an interesting item because it scales with it becomes the blue blood sword, and that one scales with luck, which is pretty interesting. Okay, I didn't see the other guys. Be very careful when you fight in the swamp. Get the cat ring over there. That was my mistake to not see how many how much carry weight I had before coming here. Just make sure you check it out yourself. Now back to the explanation of this place, right? Everything in here has to do with just running around, grabbing stuff. Or fighting really annoying enemies. But see, the thing is, as tedious as it is, the boss of this level is not hard at all. All three bosses in this archstone are really easy. The archstone is just a chore. Now we can just sneak past these guys, we don't have to fight them. Just keep walking, and then once you're here, start running. Okay. Once in here, you can use a novel Slotus, since we're not going to be touching the poison anytime soon. There's going to be these bugs that are very annoying. And these guys back at it again. So we're just going to take this entire bridge all the way. Now up there on the right is actually an infinite spawn point for these guys. I think it was here. No? Yeah, that's an infinite spawn point for them. I'm pretty surprised that no more have come out. But in any case, we just fall down. Make sure to grab any items you see. Some more black pine resin. We're gonna need it for the boss. And then we'll land at the very bottom. A couple of things to keep in mind. Let's go get the items first. Now what I'm going to do, I already have my bow equipped. It's gonna come in handy. I'm going to turn around and come here, we have the thief ring. There's another item over there that I'm pretty sure was from the bug that we killed. Yep, it's a Marrowstone shard. So I'm going to use a Lotus over here because I'm about to explain something. On this small fire, the small bonfire, there's going to be an NPC that will only show up in pure wide world tendency. So I'll elaborate more into that in another video. I'm sorry, but I'm back. Anyways, I'm going to elaborate that more on that in another video. For now, I'll just keep going. We got 4 more of these annoying bugs. Eat up a Lotus. And I just keep following the small path. There's no enemies, there's no nothing. Except for those 3 items over there. They're being guarded by 3 giants. So the strategy there is gonna be, we're gonna be baiting them into coming to the ground. I guess we could technically fight them. These, by the way, these slugs, they're not very dangerous. You can take care of them. So back to those guys, right? If you have the ring, you can fight them in the water. If you don't have the ring and they somehow push you into the water with an attack, you're dead. You're good. You're as good as dead. So we're going to use an arrow to aggro this guy. We're going to walk back to this island over here, and he'll run to us. As you can see, he's right there. So we wait for him to show up, wait for him to swing, that's when we dodge. Two rounds of that should be enough to finish him off. Now we're about to do the same thing. Or at least I thought, okay. Thought he wasn't gonna get angry. So we're gonna bring him over. Come on. Dodge his first attack. 3 hits. Go to his back. 3 more hits. Dead. A morning star? Why do they... What? I didn't know these guys dropped morning stars. I mean, they're not even using that weapon. They're using a giant club. Well, that's a little... That's just a piece of knowledge, I guess, that I didn't know. Alright, so now we're gonna go beat up those 3 giants I mentioned earlier. Somehow. So they're over there. And the closest island, I think, is this one. But since we do not need an island, I think I'm just gonna walk up there and fight them. There we go. We got him. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Okay, so you saw there, he knocked me down with one attack. He does that to you, you're dead. Like, you're as good as dead. Don't even fight back. Just take the next hit. Another one? What is going on here? Oh, I guess that didn't hit him. Huh. What about this one? There we go. Heal back up. I don't know where this slug came from. Come at me, dude. So 1, 2, 3. Dodge. Get on his back. 1, 2, 3. What? I had no idea. What is going on? I had no idea how these things drop that. I guess that was a special slug, and I just didn't find it last time? Because why would you stay in the swamp fighting if you don't have the ring? I don't know. It's so confusing. Ooh! There's 4. Not even close. So now, I think there's an item around here that you can only see from up there. And no, it doesn't seem like it. Okay, so let's just go. So now there's just one thing we have to do before crossing the next fog gate, and that's gonna be getting on this platform above us. It's something that's easily missed sometimes, but we're not gonna miss it. So we're going to walk over here. There's gonna be 5 more of these insects. But we don't care about them yet. I'm gonna grab the soul, let them come to us. Oh yeah, they can grab you. Good news is, even if they grab you, they you're invincible against the rest of them. So there we go. That's that. There's another campfire here, and I think this is another event for pure black or pure white. I just don't remember which one or what happens. So you're gonna make your way up here. And make sure you're patient here and that you don't fall. Because I think I just passed the point of no return where if I fall, I will die. The fall damage will kill me. So just be very patient. The only enemies up here are these slugs. Now we're gonna go this way. Kill this other slug. And now here, you're gonna notice a slug over, 2 slugs over here. And you're gonna notice that item. Don't jump to it. That's not the way. We're going to go over here instead. It's really hard to see. I'm saying don't jump because I jumped the first time I came here. And I died. And now, we punch away. You're supposed to punch away at this thing and let it fall. So what this used to be doing is respawning infinite slugs down there. So what we just did is we made them finite, and we're also going to get an item that will help anyone who is following this with a mage build. I believe. I don't know if it's the best weapon for a mage, but it's a very good one. No, it's not mage, it's faith. I think it's a faith one. A faith weapon. We'll see. So we're going to backtrack a little bit. I don't know what that was. But this guy's body just like body slammed the fence. Cool. There's the sword. That's what I need. I'm gonna apply some magic sauce. Two hits. Don't even lock in, just 2 hits. Walk away. Heal up. So at this point, you do have to lock in, so you can tell which ones are still alive. So there's no more alive over here. There's just one lonely one left. Once that guy's dead, we can grab this chunk, and then come back. That's kind of garbage, but nothing we can't fix. Let's see. First, I'm going to heal, use a Novel's Lotus so I don't die while menuing, and what I'm going to do is just get rid of something I don't want. Let's see, what's heavy down here? The pole is so heavy. Wrong button. Let's see, I'm going to drop... Okay, so from my experience, I can get these very easily. So I'm gonna discard all of them. If you don't want to be discarding anything, just make sure you leave everything behind before starting the level. So what did we just get? We got the large sword of moonlight. I try to call it 3 different names from like the other games, because it has a different. It's the same sword that has a different name in Bloodborne, Dark Souls, and so on. So this one actually scales. Yep, scales with pure faith. And that's an S scaling on faith. It's a really cool weapon. So now, what I'm going to do is come over here. And go through this fog gate. Now we're almost done with the level. Almost.
To buy something.
So we're actually gonna buy something, are we? No, we're not.
Nothing for you, wretched.
We're not buying anything. So in here you want to be very careful and always keep your shield up. Because enemies appear from everywhere. Good news is no more swamp. The bad news is there's a ton of these guys. As you can see. Oh wow, he actually lived. Gonna grab this item. See, they come from all directions. But I think we're good. We can advance a little bit. We're actually going to walk very slowly here, so we can backstab this guy. And get them both. Now the next thing to do here is walk over here. You can see these guys are thirsty. Oh boy. So I fell to the bottom. Need to come back up. And I fell again. This part of the level is very confusing. But this is the first place I'm gonna use my bow at. Actually, I used it earlier, what am I saying? I'm gonna kill this green guy with arrows. Took 5 arrows for me, and I don't really have anything on strength. And we get some more arrows. Those rotten arrows do a lot of damage too, so they're good. They're a good weapon. I've never used grass jelly, so I can't vouch for that one. So now we keep walking up. That place we'll be able to backtrack to. If you don't kill the guy with the green aura, then he will summon clouds of poison. Okay. Oh my god, that was so close. If you die in this part of the level, then it's pretty heartbreaking. Let's go over here. No, let's not go over here. Let's go over here. There's a little slope that allows you to go up. Jesus Christ. No!
3 hours later.
Alright. I guess I can start talking here. We made it back. Or something like that. Still skeptical as hell. That guy fell. He's gonna come back to us when we least expect it. So now we have to expect it. So the next thing would be to get those guys from up there to come to us. Retrieve the souls and kill that guy. Okay. Everything seems to be in order so far. Except for that guy. We'll take care of him. There's another one of those green guys. We're gonna need to use a bow and arrow again. Let me just get a good angle on him. Can't really get a good angle on him. He's moving too much. Oh! Nice. I prefer that too. So now that we're on the very top of this place, gonna go around. I don't know why that guy took more damage than the others. So we're gonna go around grabbing items that we might have missed. And that item, it's gonna be really hard to get. We're gonna have to go through the swamp for it. Gonna grab this item over here. The chattel. I don't know why that guy died too. That's weird. Come back up. And I think the way to that item is actually over... Is it here? It is. Some Widow's Lotus. What a great animation though. Am I... I thought I was stuck for a second. Oh my god. That was scary. Okay, so... I should be done with all these enemies. Let me make sure. So this is the topmost part. There is a couple of items in here guarded by a couple of these guys. I'm gonna grab them. That's the boss fight over there. But there, we have more to do in here. A little bit more. So I think everything on this side is done. Now all I need to do is explore the bottom of this place. And I'll start by getting that item at the very end. Oh hey. Oh. Got some clothing from there. Gonna heal up a bit and go inside. Found some dark moon grass. What? More dark moon grass. And that might be it. I think that might actually be it. So we're going to go back here. Use that Widow's Lotus and some green grass. Okay, so now all that's left to do is to follow this left path. You'll see why in a second. It's supposed to be a shortcut to the boss from the Archstone. There's gonna be some of these insects here. Unless they grab you, I like to just not worry about them. Just keep walking. Forget they ever existed. Forget their names. You know. But there's always gonna be more. So these two are going to die for that. What was that? Rain? Okay, nice. So I'm going to grab some grass to eat. I'm gonna slowly go through this part of the level. Oh look! A crystal lizard. These give pretty good items. Now, once I'm all the way over here, last thing to do is to knock this bridge down, and that's the shortcut. If you continue going to this bridge, you will eventually reach the Archstone to go back to the Nexus. But we don't need that right now. I think. Let me see. Okay, never mind. We might need that. We did not get any fire pine resin, so I'm gonna go grab that. And this is why we got the evacuate, because now I don't have to run all the way back. Okay, so since we're here, I'm also going to level up.
That was what he said.
So let's see, what do we got here? I'm gonna drop this off, this off, this off, this, all of this, this, and this. All the weapons that I should have dropped earlier. All these hats that I don't need. Clothing that I don't need. Rings that I don't need. I don't need that one or that one. I don't need that one. This is all the rings you will need. Cool. So now I grab some of this
We are indebted to you.
and put it where this Noble's Lotus used to be. And now I'm going to use all these souls. I want 70k souls. It's gonna be a good level up. So now I'm gonna do a lot of vitality. Cool. Let's go back. Well, it's time to go back and finish this level. We're actually going to be finishing the Archstone today. So we'll beat the boss in front of us right now, but then we'll go a step beyond that and beat the next boss. Every single time you fight the second boss in an Archstone, you should be able to fight the third one, because most of them don't require you to actually fight them. I'll give you an example. Dragon God. It doesn't matter how much you train for that, you're always going to be doing the same damage to him. Another example, the old monk is hilariously easy. No matter how strong you are or how weak you are, you're pretty much always going to win. And the last two are not very much different. I think this one might be the hardest of the four, but it still doesn't require much skill to beat. And I'll show you why. And I'll show you the layout of the fight too. Because it's a very... You need to understand the layout to always be victorious in the easiest possible manner. So now I need to go through here and actually go up here and across that platform. Once across, I can run over here. I'm going to heal, and I'm going to use this thing already. So this is the Dirty Colossus. It's a very simple boss. He shoots flies at you. His attacks are very slow and easy to dodge. If you get hit though by any of his attacks or this explosion, you're going to be infected by the flies, and so what that does is it slowly takes health away from you and it adds it to the Dirty Colossus. But as I was talking, he's already dead. As I said, very simple, easy fight. And so we're going to use this to go in there and fight the next boss. I'm gonna grab this Dark Moon Grass. And I think that should be every item for here. Still looking around to see if I missed anything. It doesn't seem like it. Going to grab the Eroded Demon Soul first. And now, it's time for this thing. I know that I'm still in human form, but I shouldn't be dying on this one, or be getting invaded at all, as far as I know. Also, this boss fight is interesting. I'll let the cutscene play for now.
Go forth, Galvin. May you be unharmed.
Okay, so we're back. In here there's gonna be a lot of these same enemies from before. They won't do anything to you at all.
This is a sanctuary for the lost.
Oh yeah, and Maiden Straya is gonna be talking all the time.
There is nothing here for you to pillage or plunder.
But see, that's where you're wrong. There's a lot for me to pillage.
Please, leave.
So there's no real threat right now. So we're just gonna be chilling around. Did somebody attack me? Thought somebody attacked me. Okay, so what happens here, and I'll show you, is that you have three paths. Path number 1 would be the one on the left. If you go here, I guess I already did my my thing worked. So let me show you. This guy over here, Garl Vinland, he usually stands over here. And he will not let you through. So this is a straight path to the boss. So that's path number 1. Path number 2, you jump down here, get the items, and you see all those babies? They will spawn infinitely and plague you every single time. It's pretty much impossible, so don't even consider it. I'll show you how to get those items later. In the third path, which is the path I took the first time I attempted this boss, it's the one I was on last time. And so this is the trick I did to make Garl Vinland go to the back. And I noticed that when I tried this one at first. So over here, kill this guy because he's in the way. So over here, you can jump and it's almost a straight path to the boss. But if Garl Vinland sees you on the other side, which would be that part, he sees you on the other side, he'll start running back to meet you there with Astraea. So what you do to beat this fight easily and to get the trophy is to walk over there where I just was and make Garl Vinland go back to Maiden Astraea. So that way you can take this easy path and get as close to them as possible until you see Maiden Astraea. I'm going to equip these rotten arrows. And one of the trophies is to kill Maiden Astraea without killing Garl Vinland. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Equip your bow and arrow, shoot away. Or not. That's barely doing any damage. This will take a while, so just sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Okay, I give up. So that would be the way that I know how to. But you can also just kill Garl Vinland.
No harm come to the nearest Australia. There you rot in the deepest depths of the swamp.
So the way to kill Maiden Astraea is to
You abandoned us long ago.
use a better bow than this one. I think the white bow is the one I used when I killed her with arrows.
Us be.
And that one will do a lot of damage. Garl Vinland is not really a challenge. See, it's really easy to backstab him. But he also hits like a truck, so make sure you don't die. Oh, no you won't. Oh yeah, the plague will kill you. So I'm gonna use this in advance. And then walk to her.
You killed him, didn't you? Very well. Do as you like. Take your precious demon.
So Maiden Astray is just gonna give up if you kill Garl Vinland. And yeah, that's the fight. Not very hard. I forget where you get the white bow, but that's what I used to beat this guy last time. So now we're able to go back to the Nexus. We go and look for the Maiden in Black. She should be somewhere around here. There she is. We're gonna use it to level up our vitality a lot more.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch.
We're gonna leave the demon souls here.
You have a heart.
I'm also gonna leave this fire.
Hello. I'm keeping a close watch.
And this other grass. I'm going to leave anything I don't need. This was the Ring of Sincere Prayer.
You have a heart.
And that would be all. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get those items that I didn't grab last time. So I'm actually going to go to the Rotten Haven again. And to be honest, the only easy way I found to get those items is if you have the spell evacuate, the miracle evacuate. Because you will be coming in here and then leaving multiple times. So here's what you do. Jump down here, then here, and grab this item. And then jump over here and grab this item. Because these babies spawn infinitely. But I guess you might be able to jump off and then go to those items, grab them, and then run away using evacuate. So here I can't go forward because there's something here. And now I can't run away anymore. Since I can't run away, I'm just going to go back. Yeah, that's how you would be getting the items. Yeah, that was it for this episode. It was kind of a long one and a tedious one, but we managed to finish the 5th Archstone. Now in the next episode, instead of tackling the 4th Archstone as always, I'm actually going back to the first one, the 1st Archstone. And what we're going to be doing is the 3rd level. That's going to be a long episode, because there's a lot to do in that 3rd level. But yeah, if you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.